the next thing I'd like to talk to you about is, you know, we've been working on vocabulary, and every time we read a story, there are two types of vocabulary that we have to talk about, right? The first type is the vocabulary that's about the subject of the book. And then the other vocabulary is the really sophisticated words that are in the book. And we're going to work on the sophisticated words after we read. But right now, I have a list here of words I want to make sure we all know. I think you do, but I think we just like to cover them first. So you all know what a park is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Park is a place where
You like to play.
where you like to play, and there's grass, and you can have picnics and
And
things.
there's slides.
Slides. What about hopscotch?
Well, hopscotch, there would be hopscotch patches and basketball hoops.
Yep.
Sometimes there's hopscotches, but not many playgrounds have
Okay.
hopscotch.
Do you know what hopscotch is?
Yes.
It's a game that you play?
Yeah.
What do you have to
You
do?
have to try to, like, if there's one square, you have to hop on one foot. If there's two squares, you have to hop on 2 foot.
Right. So it's a game where you hop in a pattern, and there's numbers, and those are drawn on the ground, and there might be a stone or a little playing piece that you throw, and you have to hop along to get it. Okay. Do you know what a finch is?
No.
Do you know what a finch is?
No.
Ah, good thing we're going over these words. Okay. A finch is a small bird, and finches are birds that have short beaks that are very strong. Okay. And in the book, we're going to hear about finches, and I just wanted you to know that those are a type of bird. How about a picnic? Do you know what a picnic is?
Yes.
What's a picnic?
You sit down, well, sometimes you sit down like it, and you have food together with their family.
Okay. Is a picnic inside or outside?
Outside.
Okay, so a picnic is when you go outside and you have a meal together. It might be on a blanket, like you said, or you might sit at a bench or on a picnic table. Okay? Tag. Do you know what tag is?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a game where there's one person that's called it or something, and he goes around trying to tag other people with their hand, and then if they tag them, they're it.
Okay, so it's when tagging is when you touch the other person and they become the person that has to go around and lightly, gently touch the other person. Okay. How about a bench? Do you know what a bench is?
Sit down on it.
It's something that you sit down on. Okay.
It's like you can make it. It's kind of like a stool, except it's longer.
Okay, it's like a stool, but it's longer. And where might you see a bench?
Maybe somewhere in the trees or somewhere.
Near the trees?
Or in the park.
In a park. Fabulous. We might see a bench in the park, the one we read. All right, we talked about kickball. Does anybody want to remind me what kickball is?
Yes. You throw the ball, the person tries to kick it. The other person that throwed it gets the ball and tries to tag them with the ball. If they get the ball, if they tag you with the ball, then you're out.
Okay, so it sounds a little bit like baseball,
Yeah.
but a little bit different. Okay,
Instead, you kick the ball.
you kick the ball, and in baseball, what do you do?
You
You throw the ball, or you hit the ball with a bat.
Okay, do you kick a ball in baseball?
No.
Okay, so a big difference would be in baseball. Is it a big ball in baseball?
No.
What size
Very,
ball?
at least like this big.
Oh, like this big, and you have to hit that ball with a bat.
A bat, yeah.
Okay, and so with kickball,
It's kind of like a long
And-
stick, except it's
And you throw it with a mitt.
oh, you have a mitt, and you catch with the mitt.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then, kickball, you told me, is a bigger ball, and you don't have a bat.
Yeah.
You kick it. Great, I think I have that. All right, so now pitcher. The pitcher in a game, like kickball or baseball, what does the pitcher do?
The pitcher tries to hit the ball with his bat.
Okay, let me just stop now. The pitcher.
Oh,
The pitcher is the person, do you think the pitcher is the batter?
no.
The pitcher,
Is the person who throws the
the
ball.
thrower, okay? So in baseball, I saw you go like this, you throw the ball. What do they do in kickball?
Kick the ball.
Okay, the pitcher, what does the pitcher do?
He kind of like rolls it.
Kind of like rolls the ball. Okay, so those are the words we need to go over. I think you have a good idea of what we're going to be reading about.